Guys, before let us start with this video first. Let us solve 1, 2, 3 questions, and then we'll have more chit chat in between the video itself, right? Okay, so here's the first question on your screen, guys. A question from Coding Deductive Logic, which is also called Decoding. Yes. So it says, in a certain coding language, heart is written as FGYTR. So how would mouse be written in that code? So yes, let me give you some time to solve this out. So I'm giving you 30 seconds over here. Those who don't want this can definitely skip the video and start directly with the solution. But yes, I would definitely suggest you guys to use a pen and a paper, try solving it on your own, and then see the solution that I'll definitely provide you. So guys, your timer for 30 seconds starts now. Alright, so guys, the question says, in a certain coding language, heart is written as F, G, Y, T. So guys, so this is one of the most asked type of coding deductive logic questions, wherein they play with the place value of the alphabets those are given to you. So there are actually 17, 18 different type of coding deductive logic questions. There are 17, 18 different types. So this is one of that kind. So the rest are actually covered very well in our Prime video courses. I'll try to take another 2, 3 different types here in this particular video itself. But yes, I cannot cover all of them, right? Okay, so how did you get the solution for this one, guys? Okay, so let me tell you how we solve this particular question. So it says, in a row, n is sitting to the left of p. N is sitting to the left of p. So there should be p here. This is left of p. But to the right of m. So n is sitting to the right of m. So where should m sit? M should sit here, right? So that to the right of m there is n. Okay, so first line we have already plotted. This is one of very basic questions just to give you a fair idea, right? Again, I is to the right of G. I is to the right of G. Yes. But is to the left of K. So I is to the left of K. We have drawn this two statement, but there is no connector, right? How do we connect them now? So E is between K and M. Yes, so I wrote them differently, but now I got to know that E is sitting between K and M. Sorry, this is E. So how can I make them sit? G, I, K, E, M, N, E. Here is E. Who is sitting in the middle, guys? So E is sitting in the middle. Answer is E. Yes, very easy. But you cannot expect such questions in your TCS exam for sure. Okay, let us talk about the odd man out question, right? So this is one question from odd man out, guys, but this is one type of question, but I'll honestly say that there are 17, 18 different type of questions that are possible from odd man out. It could be from number series, it could be from your general knowledge, it could be from coding, decoding, it can be anything, right? We have covered each and everything in our Prime video course. I'll also try to cover some of the types here in this video, but yes, the time cannot allow me to complete everything here in one single video. Yes, and in future, if I get a lot of requests in the comment section, we'll definitely come up with a separate video for odd man out as well in the coming time, but that depends on the bandwidth, right? Yes, so guys, I'm giving you 30 seconds to solve this particular question, and your timer starts now. Okay, so guys, this particular odd man out question, right? This question is actually from the coding decoding. So this is the coding decoding odd man out question. Let us see how. So we have already solved a question earlier on coding decoding wherein we were playing with the place value of the alphabets, right? This is a similar kind of a question. What is z minus 3, guys? So basically W, X, Y, Z, 2 letters in between, Q, so R, S, T. Again 2 letters in between. Similarly P, this P. So Q, R, S, again 2 letters in between. Then L, M, N. But there is only 1 letter in between these two. Again, let us check the last one as well. So M, N, O, P. Again 2 letters in between. So which is the odd one out? This one. This was again a very easy example for you people. So this is odd man out question. There could be questions wherein there is some number series, right? There is a number series going on, then there is one number in between which is not following the sequence or which is not following the trend. So that could be another type of odd man out questions. There could be questions from general knowledge, right? A lot of things like that, right? So make sure you prepare well for odd man out question as well, because people take it very lightly, but when it actually comes in the exam, they end up marking it wrong somehow. So make sure you practice a lot of odd man out as well. Moving on to the next question, which is from blood relations, right? So it says, Sarika said, Ritesh is my only mother's only son and father of Jaya's only daughter, Sonal. How is Sonal related to Sarika? Right? I'm giving you guys a minute's time over here. Yes? And let us see how many of you get the correct answer. So guys, your timer for a minute starts now. Alright guys, so first of all, tell me which concept do you use for solving blood relation questions? There are two, right? One is the family tree and the other one is applying it on your own family. Applying it on your own family, a lot of people suggest you to use that, but guys, that is not helpful a lot of times. Sometimes you might get confused. Sometimes there could be relation which is not actually in your family, right? Maybe your brother is not married or someone is not married and you are not able to relate that. So such scenarios happen a lot. So the family tree is honestly the best way to solve blood relation question. Let me give you a very basic idea using this particular question as well, actually how we use the family tree. It says, Sarika said, Ritesh is the only mother. Ritesh is my only mother's. Okay, Sarika's mother. So minus sign because they are female. That is up to you. You can put plus sign for female and plus for minus for male. That depends on you. So I personally put a negative sign for female, a positive sign for male to help me out in the process. So Ritesh is my mother's only son. Your mother's son is Ritesh. Right? And Ritesh is Jaya's only daughter's father of Jaya's only daughter Sonal. Ritesh is the father of Jaya's daughter Sonal. And Ritesh is the father. So definitely Ritesh and Jaya are husband and wife. Yes. The question is, how is Sonal related to Sarika? How is Sonal related to Sarika? So I'm sorry guys, this is Sarika actually. So how is Sonal related to Sarika, guys? Sonal is the niece. Because who's Sarika to Sonal? Your father's sister. What do you call a father's sister? Aunt. So for an aunt, what would be you? What would be Sonal? A niece. If she was a male, she would have been nephew. Another important fact in such questions is you never actually assume gender. But this question, it made it very specific. If there would have been an option number E, nephew, just saying, in that case, both would have been the correct options because they have not said which gender is Sonal or which gender is Sarika. Yes, you do not know that, so you never assume gender in case of blood relation. It actually totally depends on if it is given to you or not. There could be a possibility that there is a male named Sonal as well and there is a female named Sonal as well, right? So make sure you never do such mistakes. And there are a lot of other pointers that you actually need to take care of. Moving on to the next question, a question again from coding deductive logic. You guys have 30 seconds and your timer starts now. Solve such questions. How do we solve this particular question? So it says if splinter is coded as 6740, just give me a second guys. Splinter is coded as 6740819. Yes, and you have to find the code for pristine. Yes. All right. So guys, this is another specific type of coding deductive logic question wherein they do not play with the place value this time. They actually have a standard phase value for all the alphabets. How that? So I'm just saying that for S, it is a specific value 6. For R, they will write 2. For I, they will write 0. How do we cross verify that? So let us say pristine, right? In pristine, the third and the sixth positions are both I. Yes. And when we see the options here, the third and the sixth positions are all 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 and 0, 0. And when I see here I, it is also 0. Got the idea? So how would be P written then? P is 7, R is 2, I would be 0, S would be 6, T would be 1, and then again I would be 0, N would be 8, and E would be 9. So 7206108 is the answer. That is option number A. So this is one different type of coding deductive logic question, right guys? If you do not know this or many other logics that are there, if you don't know them, you will waste definitely 2-3 minutes and end up getting not getting the answer, right? So make sure you practice. Let us move on to the next question, guys. A question from analogy. So what is analogy? Analogy is again, guys, similar to coding deductive logic, but it is represented in a very different manner. So here's this question. I'm giving you 30 seconds to think about it. Let us do the thinking process. Let us try to find out the answer on your own, and then I'll definitely help you out, guys. So your timer for 30 seconds starts now. Okay. So G, J, M, P is to M, P, S, B. This is related to this in a manner, right? So we have to find out what would be the sequence which is related to H, K, N, Q. So guys, what is G plus 2? G, H, I, J, K, L, M, NO, P. So everything is plus 3 plus 3. Again, M, NO, P, QR, S, TU in plus 3 everywhere. Checking this one. So H, IJ, K, LM, N, OP, Q. Yes. Now, in some of the analogy questions, there is also a relation between these two. How they start, what relation here it is. But I was not personally able to find that, and actually there does not exist as well, is what I believe. So in such cases, if you think you cannot find that, you can go via hit and trial thing. So one thing is for sure that every letter will have a plus 3 gap in between. I mean 2 letters in between, and the letter written next to it will be the third letter in the alphabet. Okay. So when I see this first one, so R, S, T, plus 2, so cannot be the case. P, Q, R, S, okay. T, U, V, yes. But V, W, X, plus 1, plus 2 only. So this is also not following the sequence. When I see this one, J, K, L, not following. When I see this one, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. So this is exactly following the plus 3 sequence over here. So this actually would be the correct answer. So a lot of times you can go through the options as well and hit and trial and find out your answer. So the option number D would definitely be the correct answer for this particular question, right? Moving on to the next question, guys. It says, Rahul started from a point A and walked 15 meters towards south. He turned left and walked 20 meters. He then turned left and walked 15 meters. He again turned left and walked 35 meters and reached a point B. How far and in which direction is the point B from A? This should be